All right, our snow reports from this weekend's round had greater than a foot out near Bagley and the Bemidji area, and even up in Grand Forks, 4 inches. Now, this snow system that's coming through, the second of a 1-2 punch, promises to bring more of its snow down to the south, and that's where we have the radar lit up at this time. A little bit of light snow up in northeast North Dakota and northwest Minnesota. But as we focus on the main event down here near Ellendale, see the whites in here, the deep blue colors near Hecla and Oaks? That's going to be shifting towards Foreman and on towards Lisbon and eventually Richland County and the FM area as we go through the next few hours. And that's where we'll see some fairly quick accumulations of snowfall. Now, as we look down to the south, there isn't a lot showing up on the radar. Radar beams, they tilt up at a 1/2 degree angle, 1 degree angle, and they can shoot over these very shallow snow-making clouds this time of the year. Let's take a look at the big picture. This big batch of snow here moving to the north and east, and it's going to continue through the majority of the nighttime hours. This is what it looks like at the South Dakota border. We are welcoming our new member to the Storm Team Skycam Network. This is the Dakota Magic Casino view. It's down along the South Dakota border there at exit 1, and it has been snowing like this or better for the last several hours since the early evening newscast. So we've already got accumulations down to the south of the FM area. And here's a look at your current conditions for Fargo. The temperature's steady, like we said they would be during our early evening shows. Feels like 14 below, and we still have north winds gusting to around 30 miles per hour. Now, we're starting to see a few flakes, and they're getting to be good-sized flakes here in the FM area, blowing sideways outdoors. Single-digit temperatures across the Red River Valley and points west. A couple of teens out in Lakes Country, but by and large, all of us in the single digits to 10 degrees. Wind from the north. 15 to 25 miles per hour, with a few of us seeing gusts up to and over 30 at times. That means blowing snow and some reduced visibility during the overnight hours. Here's that heavier batch of snow. Should be moving through the Fargo area and points south as we go through the midnight hour and then sliding through Lakes Country. And by daybreak, we'll still have some snow taking place. Notice the lack of snow taking place up in the Devil's Lake Basin. You'll start your day with quiet conditions. A little bit of snow in Grand Forks, but really not very much compared to what we're seeing down in the Southern Valley. As we go through the midday hour, the snow begins to exit North Dakota, pushing through northwest Minnesota, and then out of here fairly quickly after that. So all of us should be done with snow mid-afternoon, but the northwest winds continue to cause blowing and drifting. And temperatures for everyone in the afternoon will peak only near 10 degrees with a blustery condition outside with the wind blowing snow and drifting snow down south. So up to the north, you'll have just a couple of these guys, flakes here and there, and not much accumulation. Once we get to Grand Forks, I'm thinking maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then that increases pretty substantially as we get into places like Harwood. If you draw a line from Harwood down towards Valley City, points south and east of that, we'll have a good chance of seeing some measurable snow. We're talking 3 to 5 inches of snow in this area, with isolated places picking up upwards of 8 inches of snow. Fargo, Moorhead, we'll see snow showers in the morning. That will impact your drive for the Southern Valley and for Lakes Country first thing in the morning. Be aware of that. Temperatures peak only around the 10-degree mark in the afternoon. Snow ends in the early afternoon. Single-digit readings for most to around 10 degrees in the afternoon, and then we'll all have picturesque scenes like this winter wonderland. Sharon, thanks for uploading your photo. Now let's take a gander at the planning forecast, and it gets a lot better. 7 below on Wednesday morning, but warming up every day after that. The weekend looks beautiful, beautiful. 25 Saturday, 34 Sunday, and mild. So get through the next 24 hours of the flaky flying stuff, and it does look like some improvement to close the month.
And take it easy on your way to work or school tomorrow.
Indeed. Good idea.
Thanks.